Galactivated yoga on the beach. Galactivator is back from our New York adventure, New York birthday Galactivation adventure. And now we're going to ground back in. We're going to stretch, we're going to breathe, we're going to open, we're going to receive, we're going to harness and harvest all of these cosmic frequencies. So I invite you online, super friends. Thanks for joining us, TikTok Live and YouTube Live and on the replay. We're going to start sitting, grounding on the earth, connect to the planet, all these beautiful, sunshiny energies of today. And I invite you to find your breath. Check in with your breath. And today is Wizard Day. Today is the overtone of the wizard. There is magic afoot today, super friends, that we can tap into in our crystal moon of cooperation. The spirit, the breath, is our power that bonds us all together. So I invite you to start to focus on your breath as we begin to regulate our nervous system. Start to slow down our inhales. Inhale for a count of 5. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale at your mouth for a count of 5. And hold it out at the bottom. Just letting your belly rise and fall. Just notice, observe your thoughts from that higher vantage point. Beginning to identify with yoga, with the Adi Yogi, Parama Shiva, the super conscious higher mind. Your nervous system calm down, becoming more present inside yourself, bringing that gaze in and up at Ajna, the third eye. Begin to shift yourself from the inside out using the breath. And then let's shift the crossing of our legs and bring the other leg on the top. With our hands on our knees, we're going to play with some breath, some pranayama. So inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, straighten our arms, tuck our chin in back. Blowing in and all the breath out. Deep breaths. Almost hyperventilating, but not.
Best day ever!
Best day ever! times like this, super friends. Coming back to center, coming to stillness. Let's bring our left palm up in our lap, right palm on top, thumbs touching, shoulders roll back and down. Breathe up and down your spine. Use your mind's eye to imagine your nervous system like a great big glowing golden millipede within you. Centipede, millipede. And then from here, let's unwind our legs and stretch them out. Interlacing those fingers, let's press those palms forward. Thank you so much for the gift. Inhale, lift our arms up. And as we exhale, hinging at the hips, holding forward. Bring those hands down to our toes. Let's spread them. And tucking our chin under. Taking your head and neck side to side. Let's take 3 deep breaths like this, in and out. Inhale, walking our hands up. Let's bring them up to the skies. We're going to focus on our intention and play with some breath of fire. So we're going to grab our fresh Shakti fire light body. We're going to pull it down as we inhale, breathe in and reach up, and the inhales happen automatically. Spread those yogi toes. Visualize your whole body filling up with flames of light. Inhale, reach up. Let's bend that right knee, bringing that foot in. Exhale, wrap this arm around this leg, hug it in, nice and close to your body, sitting up nice and tall. Visualize your body filling up with fire, with light, with warmth, with ether, with energy, with life force, with prana, with Shakti, Kundalini Shakti, that upward serpentine energy. And then let's cross this right foot over the left thigh, wrapping this left arm around this leg. Inhale, right arm up, stretch, nice and slow. We're going to be bringing this arm all the way down and back behind our spine, pressing that spine tall. This left arm can go on the top of that thigh if you like. Find the breath. And slowly unwinding, twisting the other way. And then coming back to center and stacking those knees. Let's start with taking our arms and breathing them out to the side. And then we're going to exhale and bring that left arm on top of the right, elbows crossing and palms together, if they can reach. If they can't reach, you can just do the top backs of your hands. And then we'll start to lift those elbows up, leaning up.
You did?
And as we exhale, bringing those elbows down, leaning forward. And releasing those hands, walking ourselves forwards. Super friends, Galactivate. Lift our heart and then tuck our chin. As you exhale, all that breath leaves, and as you inhale, golden crystal light enters. And walking our hands up. Let's bring them back behind. Walk those hands back. Just lean back. Stretch our head and neck. Lift our heart. Open across the front of our chest. And big smile here. Press the tongue up to the roof of your mouth. Look up with your eyes. And stretching those eyes side to side, lift your cheeks. And the mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back to neutral. Let's bend this left knee and stack those knees on top of one another. Inhale, arms out and up. Let's breathe. Bend that left elbow. Let it glide down our back. And with that right hand, grab that left elbow. Press back with your head. Big smile. Deep breath.
Cadê o seu chapéu?
And then if you'd like to enhance it, increase it, you can bring this right arm back around. And clasp those fingers. Just a little bit more shoulder opener as you hinge.
Toma o seu suco que tá esquentando ali, ó. Sua limonada.
Notice your breath. Can you breathe down into your belly? In through the nose, out through the nose. And releasing those hands down to the ground, walking them forward. chin. With this full moon, imagine all the goodness in your life you're welcoming and calling in, and all the stress and tension and just resistant habits. See yourself just releasing, unclutching, letting go, surrendering to the new you, healthy, happy, vital, magical, wonderful. As we walk our hands back up, let's just place our hands on our feet for just a moment and ground in. Just notice your breath. 3 breaths in and out like this. And now we're gonna lean back, place those hands on the ground, lift those legs up, find our balance here, rotate those ankles around. Oh, and then take it into a forward fold. Reach up, interlace those thumbs, lean up, and exhale. Ha. Folding, grab the toes, spread them apart, tuck your chin, deep breath. Inhale, lifting our heart. We're gonna bend this left knee in now. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring this foot in close to our body. Breath. And then let's inhale and actually let's cross this foot to the outside of that thigh. And then take this left arm up. Reach it up tall. And then we're gonna stretch it back. Reach it back behind us. All the way back. Twisting.
Hey guys.
Hi, loves.
It's gorgeous.
No.
Hi. You look so cute behind the umbrella, like you're hiding something.
Hey.
You're all. Hi, babies. Hi.
Hi, brother.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
We're just doing a walk. We're at Monty's. Have you been to Monty's lately? They like built it out like a huge deck.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got roller skates they rent. Yeah, it's totally different now.
Yay.
They rent like, what would you say, like, what's up, love? Right here, baby.
And you can place this right on the top of that thigh to twist deeper if you like.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Well, good seeing you guys.
Good seeing you too. I love you.
Love you.
Bye, brothers. Deep breath. Ah. Ah. And coming on back to center, let's twist the other direction. And coming on back, let's stack that left knee on top of the right. And We're going to stretch our arms out to the side. Pull those fingers back towards our face. Take our neck side to side. Deep breath. Big smile. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Any challenges in our life, let's replace them with laughter and lightness. Ha 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 ha. This too shall pass. Ha 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 ha. This too shall return. Ha 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 ha. And now we're going to cross our right arm on top of the left, cross at the elbows, flip those hands around, bring those palms together if they reach, or the back of the palms if they don't. Hands up towards our nose and lift those elbows, leaning up. As we slightly hinge forward. Ha ha ha. Back and lift. And exhale, fold over this leg. You can release your hands and walk them forward. Tucking our chin. Planting seeds of peace and kindness, ahimsa, into today. Non-violence, generosity, giving, divine presence. Om Namah Shivaya. And bringing our self back up. Let's bring our hands back behind us. Leaning back. You can take those fingers back. Lift our heart. Lift our chin. Stretch our eyes. Big smile. And coming back to center, let's bend this lower knee in and stack those knees on top of one another. And place our hands on our soles once again, grounding in. And while we do so, we'll take 3 deep breaths and make some movements with our neck. Shiva. Namah Shivaya. Envision yourself as Lord Shiva, the infinite, infinite, infinite blue of the sky, beyond death and life, eternity, causeless auspiciousness. Imagine this is us today, super friends, as we inhale our arms up, reach for the stars. And then as we exhale, bend that right elbow, reach back with that left hand, grab it, pull it back, press back with our head, gaze in and up at Ajna, that third eye. Breathe into that creator space, that divine space, that Shakti space, where we manifest Shakti, the spiritual force of the feminine energy, receptive and magnetic and miraculous and effortless and expansive and creative and loving, and abundant, and generous and kind, and nurturing, giving, sustaining, expanding. And then if you'd like to enhance this, you can release this left arm out and reach it back behind and clasp those fingers together behind your back so that opposite elbow to leg is up. Hinging forward, breathing. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Deep breath. And from here, we'll release those hands and lean on back. And lean on back, and we're gonna once again lift those legs up. Zigzag those legs, and then bring them on down. Once again, we're gonna take a forward fold, tucking our chin under. And so just notice how you're feeling now. And we'll rise on up. And let's swing our legs over towards the right, keeping those knees bent. And we'll lift our heart and inhale our arms up. And then we're going to twist towards the left side, bringing this right hand to our left thigh. And sit up tall and twist our eyes. And then from here, you can walk your hands out, back behind, taking that deep twist. And walking our hands round to the front, walking ourselves forward. Thank you for welcoming us back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Folding over ourselves, super friends. Om Namah Shivaya. Remember, keep breathing. And inhaling, rising on up. Bringing our hands back behind us. Let's windshield wiper those knees side to side. Find our breath. All right, and then we're going to bring those knees over to the right and our feet to the left, placing that right foot on that left thigh. And we'll inhale our arms up to the sky and twist towards that right thigh, right side, placing that left hand on our right thigh. Twist that spine, deep twist. And walk both hands back behind, taking a deep twist. And breathing and walking our hands around the front and coming all the way towards that left thigh. Feel where that edge is and breathe. Thanks for joining ourselves for our yoga meditation. Thank you so much for breathing with us. Making that inner connection. And coming on back to center. Let's swing those legs forward and bring our hands back behind us and press into the ground, roll the shoulders back and down and push up, lifting those hips into a reverse tabletop. Press, lift those hips high, send those head back. And coming on back down. And let's bring our feet together for a butterfly. And then we're going to bring our hands together and make some circles with our wrist. And then send those palms forward and stretch. Fingers. Let's flap our butterfly wings so our feet are together in our butterfly, Baddha Konasana. We're sitting up nice and tall, and then let's find that breath. Press those hands up, and let's pulse our belly once again, breath of fire. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, folding. Hands come down. Notice which finger is on the top. And stretch. And rising on back up, we're going to interlace our fingers the opposite way now. Rotating those palms forward. Once again, breath of fire. Pulse that belly. Begin to elevate these arms upward. Flap those butterfly wings. Gaze up at Ajna. Tongue to the roof of our mouth. Keep pulsing your belly. Inhale, hold it at the top. And exhale, bringing those arms down, forward folding. Send all of our love to the earth, that all people can be blessed today. walking ourselves back up. Where's my sunbelt? All right, we're going to swing our legs around into a tabletop now. First drink break. 22-second drink break, everyone. Cheers. Thank you. And then cat, cow, move that spine around. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Head goes up and down. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, your drishti. Exhale, arch the spine, drop our crown. I love you. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And then we can play with our hands and wrists here. So flipping one hand up, palm up. Fingers back. So we breathe in, then flipping palm down, fingers back. And you can do one at a time or both at a time, depending on how your wrists feel. Keep moving that spine and breathing. And just, by the way, when you awaken in the morning, just laying in bed and taking deep breaths is a really wonderful way to wake up. And let's switch sides with our hands. So fingers back, palm down. And you can make spirals with that spine if you want to move it all around. Just remember to breathe. Spiraling one way and the other way. And you can rotate palm up. Rotate your spine the other way. Rotate your hand around. All right, and now coming back to our neutral table, let's bring those knees together and we'll send that right leg back and up. Let's breathe in, and then as we breathe out, let's bring that knee to our nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift back to center. Now let's bring that left arm up. Reach, and then exhale, squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. This time, bend that back knee. Reach back, grab that foot. Lift that leg up. And release. Bring it on down. Cat, cow, move that spine around. Circles with our spine. And then we're gonna give that right hand a little reward for working so hard. So let's take our knees wide. Bring that left arm forward. Inhale this right arm up. Make some circles with that wrist. One way and the other way. The spiritual dimension, the fifth dimension, is pure love and bliss. Let's breathe that in today as our yoga. Shakti. Nityanandam. Eternal bliss. Open to receive. And as we exhale, bring this right shoulder, right cheek down to the ground. Left hand can remain on the ground or can reach up to the sky or wrap behind your back. You want to lift your heart up from that left shoulder while bringing that right hip and over towards the right, keeping your hips square. And unwinding this left arm, bringing it down, pressing into the ground, and lifting this right arm up, making some circles. And circle your neck around. Coming on back into our tabletop. Let's take an intermission. Before we do the other side, curl your toes, sit back on those knees. Stretching out the back sides of our feet and our soles. Then let's take our hands back to our lower back. And we're gonna press those elbows towards one another and then come on up onto those knees. Squeeze those elbows. Lift our heart up, leaning back, gazing up. And coming on back down, hands to the ground to our tabletop. Cat cow, move that spine around. Amazing. And then bringing those knees together. We're going to now send that left leg back and up. Left leg up. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze, knee towards our nose. Inhale, lift. And squeeze. Inhale, lift. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift that leg high, right arm floats up to the sky. Opposite arm from leg, left leg, right arm. And then squeeze, knee, nose, elbow. And inhale, lift. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. And bend that back knee. Reach back, grab that foot. Let's lift, open our heart. And release. And bring it on down. Cat cow, move that spine around. And circle the spine. And taking those knees wide. Let's bring this right hand forward and then elevate this left arm up and make circles with our wrist. Watch out, sweetheart. That's the camera right there. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Please leave that there. Thank you. then as we exhale, let's bring that left shoulder and left cheek down to the ground. Using this right hand to open our heart and bringing those hips over to the left. And then if you'd like to add a little more, you can bring this right arm up to the sky or wrap it behind your back and grab that inner thigh. Keep bringing those hips to the left and lifting your heart up. And deeply breathing and smiling the whole time. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Imagine your whole body filling up with life force, with fire, with prana, with vayu, with air, with wind, with ether, with energy, with chi, health and receptivity and creativity and vitality, creation and wellness, recalibration, expansiveness. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, unwind this right arm. And exhale, bringing it on down, pressing into the ground, lifting this left arm up, circle it around. One direction, the other direction. And bringing our hands back down, back into our tabletop. Once again, one more time, cat-cow. Move that spine around. Notice it's shifted. And then let's walk our hands up. Bring those hands to our lower back. Squeeze those elbows in. Lift our heart. Lift our chin. Begin to lean back. So our toes are curled, so our heels are high. And then you can reach back with one hand at a time. Grab those ankles for our camel pose. Coming on back to center, back to tabletop, back to cat-cow. Lift those knees up with the toes curled, straighten those legs, press back into downward dog. Head falls down, press into the ground, deep breath. Bending one knee at a time. Deep breath in. As we exhale, let's walk our feet up towards our hands, taking it into a standing forward fold. Inhale, lift our heart, look up with our eyes. Exhale, fold, hands down, tuck our chin, shake everything out. And those knees rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Slowly, palms come out and up. Palms together, leaning back. Focus on your intention in your third eye. Health, vitality, wealth, happiness, joy, creativity, love, harmony, creativity, bliss, peace. peace, unity, spirituality. Hands come down our center line, hands to our heart, bowing our head. Samadhi, one with all that is, our divinity. Om Namah Shivaya. Press our hands towards one another, elbows out to the side. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% of our power. Standing tall. Notice how you feel. Alright, let's shake everything out. We're going to lift up on our tippy toes and shake those arms back. Alright, and now we're going to stand with our feet parallel. We're going to take one arm forward and one arm down.
Cheering you on back there.
Pardon?
The fairies are cheering you on.
Fairies.
You're like, do that yoga. Yeah, ladies.
Okay, so pay attention. One arm's going forward, one's going back. We're going to bring them up even higher. Bring them up to the top and then all the way around. So keep one arm going forward, one arm going back. Notice which one is going down and forward and which one's going up and back. Notice what it does to your brain. Keep breathing.
Good. Good.
All right, we're going to come back to the center. We're going to shift the other way. All right, now we're going to take it side to side. Swinging those shoulders. Now we're going to start to let those hands slap our body up high. Up high and then down low. All right, now we're going to shake out those hands and just let those heels drop. Shake those hands up high overhead. All right. And then we're going to stand in mountain. Just notice how you feel. Just come to stillness. Notice what's happening in your nervous system. Notice the breath. Notice your circulatory system. Notice your thoughts. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh. And shake everything out. Whoa. All right, let's take those feet wide. And we're going to inhale our arms up. Victorious Mudra. Victory is ours. Let's feel that feeling of success and satisfaction. Let's say that victory is ours.
Victory is ours.
One more time. Victory is ours. And then we'll bring those hands back behind us and interlace our fingers. Pull back and down. Lift up. And then start to hinge at the waist. Forward. Forward folding. Letting those hands come back overhead. And now let's lift, let's rise on back up. Let's bring our hands into our hearts, heel toe those feet together. How are we doing on time?
108.
108? Do you have any time limitations? Let's drop our center of gravity in that right foot. Let's bring our hands to our hip and we're going to bend this left knee. Reach back with that left hand, grab that left foot. And then we'll inhale this right arm up to the sky. So we're going to start to hinge at the waist, leaning forward, lift this hand up, lift this leg up. Natarajasana. Coming back to center, let's release this leg, send it forward, lift those arms up. And then nice wide step, coming forward into our high lunge. Bend into that front knee. Come up on those back tippy toes, dropping on down. Okay, now roll your on. And then maybe you want to come all the way down and bring that knee down to the ground. Hands come down to our heart. Let's twist towards this left leg, pivot forward, and hook this elbow, taking a twist. So you can also do this with your knee up if you like. Back knee up. All right, coming back to center. Let's bring our hands down to the inside of that foot and straighten that back leg and just let that hip fall open, that knee fall open to the side. Aloha, super friends. And sending those hips back, heel toe, straighten that front leg, lift our toes up.
You're running away from mommy! No! You always get first dibs.
Inhale, come forward, bending that front knee. Curl those back toes, lift that back knee. Planting our hands, let's step it back into plank pose. Deep breath here in plank. And then we'll lower down, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Coming on down to the ground, let's peel our hearts up, cobra. Deep breath. Exhale, elbows in, lower, down, curl the toes, push up, plank, back to downward dog. Feet step a little closer, press into the ground, head falls down. Let's bring those feet together. Inhale the left leg up high. Actually, I want to do the other side. Let's bring that left leg down and inhale this right leg up high. And as we exhale, shift our weight forward. We're going to come onto the side of this right hip, flexing this right foot. Get our pigeon here. So square those hips forward. We're on the top of that back thigh. And then we'll walk ourselves forward. And you can hold your head in your hands. Find your breath again.
One. I'm tired too. What time did you wake up? I woke up at 5:30.
Inhale, rising on up. Curl the back toes. Swing this back leg around. Once again, we're going to take another flow. Plank pose. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, peel up, cobra. Exhale, lowering on down. Curl the toes, push up plank. Back to downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward between our hands. Bottom of our exhale, walk, hop, or float those feet up. Inhale, lift the back, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend our knees, lead with the heart, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms together, lean back. And hands come down to our heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Notice how you feel. Okay, we're going to ground in now through the left foot, so make sure there's room in front of us. Let's bring our hands to our hips, bending that right knee. Let's reach back and grab that right foot.
Tell me if they're roar.
Inhale this left arm, reach tall.
You have to press the button.
Begin to exhale, hinge forward. Lifting this right leg up and this left arm up high. Now to Rajasana. Slowly and gracefully coming out of it, bringing this right leg forward, reach those arms up, balance in. Step forward, coming onto those back tippy toes, high lunge. Reach those arms up as we bend that front knee, coming into a 90 degree, holding it here. And then remaining here or choosing to bring that back knee down. To a low lunge, hands into our hearts. We're going to shift our way forward, hook that elbow to the outside and twist. And coming on forward, we're going to bring those hands down to the inside of that right foot and let that knee fall open and out to the side. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Community. Thanks everyone with us today on our TikTok live and our YouTube live and on the replay. Thanks for this yoga time with us. The breath is the power, super friends. Use the breath to breathe through anything that we're experiencing. All right. Lifting up, we're going to center this foot, send those hips back, straighten that front leg, and bring those toes up. Nose towards our knee. How much space can you create inside? And inhale, bending into that front knee. Curl the back toes, float this back into a plank pose. Standing nice and tall here. And if you'd like to do our 5-a-day yogi push-ups, this is a great time to do that. Or you can just hang out in plank or lower down to cobra. Yogi's choice. When we're ready, we'll peel up, lift our heart, reach cobra. And lower down, curl the toes, push up plank, back to downward dog.
What are you doing?
We're going to briefly release this right leg, so just lift this right leg up high, stretch and open. And bringing it on back down. Let's inhale this left leg up high. Bending that knee, shift our weight forward, come onto the side of that leg, that hip. Lifting our hearts. We're on the top of that right back thigh. Left knee is bent forward. Let's make sure you're doing the other side from last time. And then we'll walk our hands forward and breathe.
Now look. Right. All I'm thinking about when I think about it is rent would be half the price.
And rising on up. Curl the toes, float it back to plank. Take it a flow if you like. Either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Peeling up cobra. Move it down, press back up through plank and back to downward dog. And from here we'll bring our knees down and stretch forward into a child's pose. And rising on back up. Let's swing these legs around. And we'll slowly use our core and lower ourselves on down to the ground. Bending those knees, let's press into the ground, lifting our hips, take it up into a bridge pose. clasp those hands together underneath your back.
Oh yeah.
And releasing. Let's cross our right knee over the left and drop those knees over to the left side. Taking a deep twist, lifting up right arm and shoulder up and back to the right. Turning your gaze up towards that right hand. And unwinding, coming back to center. We'll stack that left knee over the right and drop the knees to the right as we send that left arm and shoulder up and back. Turn our gaze up towards that left hand and find that deep resonant breath all the way in and all the way out. And coming on back to center. Scanning your body now. If there's any final movements that you require before we go into our final resting pose or Shavasana, please give that to yourself right now. If you want to take any more core strengtheners or any other movements here. And we'll meet on our back sides now with our head, neck, and spine in one straight line, arms and legs falling open and out to the side. Do whatever you have to do to cover yourself up. If you need to in any way, get comfy. Those arms and legs fall open and out to the side, palms up to receive. We're going to be entering into that Shavasana, that space of the silence beyond the sounds, where we integrate our yoga, the Shakti, the superpowers from the medicine of the yogic science. So let's take a deep breath in while we're here and bring that gaze in and up to your third eye. Visualize a giant light within you. And then just exhale and melt into the silence beyond the sounds. And we'll be back in a little bit for our Galactivation. so much love surrounding you. It bathes you to and through. Falls from the heavens above you. Drops on you like the dew. Pools in the earth below you. Holds you up in all you do. This love is everything, everywhere, everywhere. This love is me and you. This love, it lives inside us, in the air and in the ground. The love fills and excites us. It's an energy that spins round. This love now grows inside us and is expanding every day. This love increases and enlightens us and illuminates our way. This love fulfills and satisfies us, is always present and is our guide. This magic love that lives inside us is here to flow through our life. This love relaxes and soothes us all, keeps us so calm and so peaceful, so focused, so present, so magical too. This light that's in me and this light that's in you. It's everywhere, everywhen, and all at once. The love now begins, and it's also the ending. This love is the middle, and this love is in between. This love now fulfills us, and it's so satisfying. So take this love inside you now, deeply breathing. Let this love fill you up now to overflowing. Let this love hold you, make you whole and complete. Let this love enfold you as you awaken from this yoga sleep. Slowly deepening our breath, wiggle our fingers and toes, stretching, yawning, affirming success, our intention. Now we know we are healthy, happy, beautiful, blissful, vibrant, vital, and whole. And in this place, we begin to wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, and stretch and reach your arms overhead. Taking the deepest breath, super friends. And drawing your knees into your chest. Gratitude for the peace, this yogic rest. You radiate light from that space inside into your aura and out to our tribe. You are magnetic, effortlessly magnetize all the good to us every moment, all the time, with ease and grace and smiley face. Relax, let go, and merge in space. Shine like the stars in the heavens and the skies. For starlight we are the light, shining wide. So whenever you're ready, rolling onto your side, ever so slowly, taking your time, coming back up to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Sitting in our enlightenment as human divine. Filled with light, like a cosmic serpent rising up our spine. The vision awakens inside. So we see the stars all around us, 360 size. The whole universe around us is lit up with a glow. We are held and contained by this soundless star glow, like we're fish in an ocean, beginning to perceive this pool of creation, this universe surrounding everything. meditation on samadhi, concentration on one with the infinite universal sea, merging into the oneness, life, the universe, and everything. Taking our seat in the heart of bliss. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. The ultimate bliss to the core of our being. We are this. So in yoga, we plant the mantra Om Rama 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 to the heart of our mind. Om Rama Rama Rama. Feminine, divine. Breaking through the barriers, the doorways in life. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shiva Shakti. Shakti Ma. So bringing our arms up to the sky. Gather our intention one more time. Palms together, bring them down the center line. Pressing our hands towards one another, bowing our head. Look through our third eye. Visualize a ball of light in between our palms, connected to the heart. My super friends, divine in me, divine in thee. Love and light and bliss energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. 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 Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you, everyone, for being with us today. Thank you to our YouTube Live and on the replay and our TikTok Live, our Fairy God family, Kristar Galactica, your Fairy God Sis, St. Joan Arcata, and our Princess Charlie. And thank you, fairies, for joining us in person here on the beach. Thank you. We appreciate you. And we appreciate all you fairies online for being with us to the end. And we invite you to go to our website, Galactivators with a dot and a C-O-M. Check out our Super Friends email list. You can give back, leave a donation if you've been Galactivated. And spread some love around. Give yourself a hug, give some friends a hug. Spread the Hugolution, Super Friends. And have the best day ever. We're still getting back from New York, so when we're all unpacked and loaded, thank you so much for the gifts. Then we'll come back at you with some live jams. In the meantime, between time, peace, love, galactivations. Stay galactivated. Stay lit.